Hey there, fam. Welcome to another episode of Sativa Sean Tips. Today, I want to talk about, wow, uh, man. I just saw The Batman, and what an amazing movie that was, man. Um, Especially in today's world, man, where things are a little dark and, we have our problems, and I just was blown away. Hands down, the best movie I've ever seen. And also, and I'm sorry, ladies, from a male perspective, it's the best movie for males that I've seen in history. Before that, it was a Shawshank Redemption, which luckily helped me a lot because I did end up going to prison. Anyway, Batman was so good. So I just wanted to do a quick video on it and tell you my thoughts on why I thought it is the best movie for men. Now, it could also be the best movie for women. There was a sister I asked to go see it, but she ain't seen it yet. So I didn't want to ask her again, but I did offer to pay for her tickets. But I just wanted another perspective on it, but from a male perspective. And, even with all my issues, PTSD and my back, my spine keeps killing me, and my priapism is acting up. I still manage to do things, and I think movies like The Batman inspire me. They say that life imitates art. I'm sorry, art imitates life. I don't agree. I think in a lot of ways, life imitates art. In other words, like you read a book, like my first book was Ernest Hemingway, and he traveled the world. He was a soldier. He'd been wounded, but here I am. I'm so stupid. I should have read something nicer. But the point is, man, The Batman blew me away. Blew me away. I've listened to more Nirvana in the last 3 days than I have in the last 30 years since they were created. But anyway, let me get to the tips, because I thought it was a masterpiece. I think every man should watch it, and I'll tell you why. Okay? And I'll do them in order. Like I said, I ain't trying to make this. There ain't no clock in this. No clock in this motherfucker. I'm trying to make this videos as fast as I can, but I am very passionate about the movie. I love it. Okay. Number one. Ooh, this marker is nice. Technology is taking off. Number one, the real world. Yeah, man. Gotham City to me represents the real world. Like in Islam, we call it the dunya. So that's where shit happens. You feel me? It ain't pretty, man. It's ugly. Trust me, I'm out there every day. And I go to Tijuana. And it's rough out there. And I'm doing business out there. And I won't tell you what happens out there when things go wrong. It doesn't get bad in certain parts of that country, in that city. And it's not, there's no bling bling, it's bling bang. And but that's life. So the real world exists. It's a hard place. It's a hard, dirty, grimy, corrupt, cruel, unforgiving landscape. But that doesn't mean you give up hope as a man. That doesn't mean you take your ball and go home. You still do the right thing. You still do what's best for you. You still do what's best for your family. You get out there, you get in the game, and you fight it out. And maybe one day, we won't make it out. But at least you tried. Men need so little encouragement. And I try to tell men, like, man, get out there. Get out there. I know it's hard. I know people get hurt. Get out there. Go get it. Okay? So the world's a horrible place, but you got to get out there, man. You got to try. You try to do good in the world. Try to do your part. Okay? That was the first message I got from the Batman was, it's a horrible place, Gotham City. Yeah, he's a billionaire. He could just stay home. It's all right. No, man, he got out there. So I'm telling all you men out there, man, get out there. Yeah, you get your heart broken. Yeah, you'll lose everything. Yeah, you might make everything. I don't know. I ain't you, man. I ain't out there with you. I am out there with you, but I ain't you. Okay? And don't worry about my sins. When judgment day comes, God's only asking you about your sins. So let's just get out there, do the best you can. Do the best you can. And that's the first message I got from Batman. Was even though everything was a shit show, he didn't stay in his big mansion and say, you know what, I got my money, I'm straight. No, he was out there trying to make a difference. And he took chances, and that's life. Get out there, man. Grab your cojones and get out there. Okay? All right, number 2, on the lighter note. Whew, I'm getting emotional, man. I love me some Batman. I love me some Batman. This is my favorite one right here. Your passion is your legacy. Your passion is your legacy. Okay? There's a favorite line when Alfred says to him, if you keep this up, we're not going to have anything. You're not going to have a legacy. He goes, what I'm doing is my legacy. And that's true. Be passionate. What your passion is your legacy. So men, search your souls, man. Search your heart. What is it I should be doing? What's the heaviest thing in the room? And go pick it up, man. Go pick it up. Go pick it up. Don't worry about your father, your grandfather, your great-grandfather. Worry about you. What you do is your legacy. Okay? I'll pop it up here. What you do is your legacy. They better have a meme about that. Anyway, your legacy is what you do. So live your passion. Batman was very passionate, incredibly passionate about saving the city. He even said, I don't care what happens to me. If I can't get this done, I don't care what happens to me. Until you can say that sentence, you don't know your passion. You don't know your passion. Okay? Take that from the Batman. Your passion is your legacy, gentlemen. Search your soul, and then go achieve your dreams. Find the heaviest thing you can grab your hand, put your arms around it, and lift it. Pick it up. And you know why? Because your family, society, the world is depending upon you to do that. There's a reason you're on this planet. You need to figure that out, and then you need to go do it. Okay? That's what the Batman did. He chased his passion. F the $1 billion. He didn't care. Take it. Burn it. I don't care. What I'm doing now, that's my legacy. And I swear to God, that's what I want for my own son. I mean, I'm leaving him everything I own. He's my boy. But if he burns it in the parking lot, I don't care. If he uses it to save the spotted frog in Africa, and that's what his dream is. Hey, man, spend all my money. Take it. It's all yours, man. Spend it like water. I don't care. Whatever makes you happy, son. Whatever fills your heart with joy, go get it. Okay? All right, so that's another one. Passion is your legacy. That's a very important part of the Batman, which I really enjoyed about the movie. Then the third one, we're going to get some romance, all right? You know I love me some romance. All right. Love your dreams first, man. And this is a beautiful message for both men and women, I thought. I thought it was really nice. I thought it was really nicely put. Man, that girl, oh man. Zoe Kravitz did a great job. That was such a great job she did. And you could tell that they were onto something. She loved Batman. She loved what he was about. She loved his passion. And, but she also had her own passion. And she had a hard way to go. And we as men have to remember that. We tend to judge women a lot because, we have our own agendas. And of course they have theirs. I mentioned this in other videos. We live different worlds. But, she had a hard way to go, man. There's no way that he could have stepped in her shoes and understood where she came from. No way. It's impossible. And they would have made a great couple. They were made for each other in a lot of ways. They both have their own ideas of justice. Hers were a little more personalized, but his was too. But when it came time for them to decide whether to pursue their dreams or pursue love, they chose their dreams. And I know there's a lot of crazy talk out there about I don't know, like people getting taken advantage of or whatever, but You only lose, let me back up. I'm trying to say this right. Well, I'll make it simple. Batman went right, she went left at the end of the movie. And he looked at her and he watched her leave. And then my favorite scene was he just looked ahead to the future because his goals were more important than his love. And what I'm trying to say is if you choose your goals over love, true love will come to you eventually. I've posted on things like, guys, don't worry about falling in love. She'll come to you. It's true. It's true. Focus on your goals. They would have been perfect for each other, but not really, because she had her own goals to do things. She wanted to go create some great heists of billionaires, and he wanted to save his city. She even said, it'll kill you if you stay. He didn't respond because he's picking up the heaviest thing in the room. Sometimes your goals break your heart, man. But you got to do it. I've done it a couple of times. I went off to war when I could have stayed. I made some other choices. But I don't regret at all where I'm at now because of them. But at the time, you had to make a choice. Your goals or love. And you can't live without your goals. At least I can. Okay? All right. So I know that was a little obtuse, but man, I just love that movie so much. And I don't know if you guys know this. I do all these videos in one take because I'm about authenticity. Anyway, y'all got to go see The Batman. It's such a good movie. So the real world is out there. Get out there anyway. Passion is your legacy. Find your passion and chase it, man. And I'm talking to men because I'm a man. Pick up the heaviest thing in the room and go out there and be somebody, man. Be somebody. I love y'all, man. I love you guys, man. Get out there. Go get it, guys. Okay? And then the third thing, love your dreams. Bye-bye.
Good evening. Lead library will be closing in 45 minutes.